So the speed run starts at frame 254, ends at 26,728, and let's see how this goes. Right when the second team is picked right there, and we take a 1 cycle kickoff. This was probably the hardest part because Tim Brown, kick returner, is not very fast. This was hard. To avoid all the tackles, but he does not get tackled in this quarter. Fortunately, I have Bo Jackson for the other 3 quarters, so avoiding tackles with Bo Jackson and the ability to rewind is pretty simple. So we need to get 2 out of bounds so we can step out on the frame that the clock stops, which is what happens right here. And now on our first down of the game, we just do a simple handoff to Bo Jackson, who as you can see has no problem avoiding tackles or breaking a single tackle like that one. I think he ends up getting grabbed twice. Kind of stutter stepping, standing on that pixel of the boundary. And I have him running over would-be tacklers. Let's see if he does that this quarter. Yeah, right there. He just walks over him. Maximum control level going on here. Here's the second tackle. Stutter step because he can. And out of bounds on the frame of the end of the quarter. This was pretty hard here. It took me a while to find that, and I had to actually go through a cycle of the kick meter. And I really needed that fumble recovery. That there would be way too much time to lose without it. So in order to get a little fun in the end zone here. So in order to get a really good time, you absolutely have to get a fumble recovery on your kickoff to the opponent. The alternative is for the CPU to have possession, and it just takes too long. So it's kind of more of the same, just it seems like in the last 2 quarters I had Bo running across the O-line just to get them involved more. Now the thing about this is, while it would just be virtually impossible to do with Tim Brown, with a little practice, a human can avoid tackles for an entire quarter. There's another tackle, broken tackle, runs over the defensive guy. The way that the game compensates, I mean, you can see some of the defensive guys achieving incredible speeds, but you can, generally you can juke and they'll just keep going in the same direction. They can't turn on a dime the way Bo can. So I was worried there'd be a timeout at the end of the game by the other team, but there wasn't. So it would have been a mistake to not score in the first half, but as it turns out, that was not a factor as far as I can tell. It's just a lot of this goofiness for the entire game. Now we need to think about getting out of bounds for the field goal, and that's a game right there, and the game ends right there at 7 minutes and 21 seconds.